Here are the top 10 best Korean drinks for 2023. I made a similar list last year, but I also tried over 30 new drinks, so this is an updated list. I also included some additional drinks that you can get. So without further ado, here are the drinks. Number 10, we have morning rice drink. This drink is made from white rice and brown rice, and it has the most subtle, sweet and silky taste. The texture is sort of similar to oat milk and almond milk, except that it's less dense and more light. It's supposed to help you with digestion and ease your stomach, but honestly, I just come back to this for the taste alone. It took a while to get used to it, but once I got hooked, these always go into my cart whenever I shop at H Mart now. Definitely try this when you get the chance. Number 9 is 2% peach water. This basically tastes just like water with a tiny hint of peach aftertaste. I love the sweet floral taste, and it's pretty smooth with a bit of sourness to it. These are so good, and I love drinking this cold on hot days. Number 8, we have Paksu. This is like the OG Korean energy drink that my dad and grandfather used to drink. It has a really sweet, rich taste and a smooth, tangy, satisfying citrusy flavor that linger on your tongue. Drinking this takes a lot of self-control because it's a really small bottle, and I could end up drinking 2 or 3 more if I'm not careful. It's just that addictive. I also recommend Vita 500 or Pita 500, which is another popular drink similar to Paksu. It's full of vitamin C and has a tangy, tart taste similar to apple juice, only a little bit sweeter and lighter. Number 7 is Shike. Shike is Korean rice punch, and it's one of the most popular drinks in Korea. When it comes to bottled Shike, I only recommend this brand, which is called Birak Shike. I've been drinking this since I could utter my first words, and it's been consistently delicious. This has a sweet, light, mildly creamy, delicate flavor that's amazingly refreshing, and it's filled with chewy rice pulps that just melt in your mouth. This drink goes so well with kimbap and other Korean street food like tteokbokki and fried dumplings. Number 6, we have Aloe Drink. This is one of the best drinks that you'll have when it's hot outside. It's almost like finding an oasis in the desert. It's really sweet, fragrant, and has a smooth, fruity, sour taste with actual aloe pieces inside that are soft and chewy like jelly. This isn't just a top-tier Korean drink. It's one of the most addictive drinks in the world. I also recommend trying the mango flavor version, guava, and pineapple, as they're all equally just as good. Coming up to number 5, we have this black sesame latte. I'm more of an Americano guy, but this drink won over my heart. It's basically espresso infused with black sesame milk, and it's delicious. It has a silky, nutty, creamy flavor with a delightful black sesame and coffee taste that has a texture of smooth melted ice cream. Wow. Whoa. Wow. This was better than most latte that I've had in cafes, and I highly recommend trying this. I also recommend the Shoe Cream Latte, which is similar to this drink but has a more sweet buttery taste. Number 4 is Sacsaid Green Grape. It has an interesting name, but don't let it fool you. This is seriously one of the best tasting grape juice that you'll ever have. It's really sweet and has a refreshing grape flavor with a tinge of sourness. There's also actual pulps of seedless grapes inside. I used to obsess over getting all the pulps out before I finished the drink because each pulp was so chewy and super enjoyable to eat. There's also an orange flavor one as well, and it's equally as good. It's like the best tasting orange juice in the world, and they don't skimp out on the pulps either. These two are the perfect summer drinks to have. Number 3, we have Mango 8. This was love at first drink. This 8 pouch comes with an explosive mango flavored drink that's incredibly fragrant, sweet, nectary, and addictive. It almost tastes like candy to me. I highly recommend trying this 8 pouch along with the green grape version as well. They're both so good. Number 2 is Milkus. This is an iconic Korean drink that you've probably seen in Korean dramas and movies. Milkus is a carbonated drink with a sweet, milky yogurt flavor that's a little bit salty and has a hint of peach flavors. It has a more rich taste than your average carbonated drink, but at the same time, it's also really light as well. It's like a magic elixir. They also come in different flavors too, such as strawberry, apple, peach, and banana. My favorites are the original, strawberry, and peach. There's also an ice cream version of this drink as well, which is really good too. And like always, before we go to our number 1 Korean drink, here are some honorable mentions. Iced Americano. I know what you're thinking. Americano isn't really a Korean drink, but I would argue it's the national drink in Korea, sort of similar to what beer is in Germany and wine in Italy. Everyone in Korea, from celebrities to politicians to everyday people, drinks iced Americano, which makes perfect sense, especially because of the 빨리빨리 culture in Korea, where everyone has to work hard and move fast. Coffee, especially iced coffee, is so beloved in Korea that there are entire streets in big cities like Seoul and Busan dedicated just to caffeine. cafes. Next, we have Yuja tea, or Yuja Cha in Korean. Yuja is a citrus fruit native in East Asia, and the jam is made by mixing the yuja with water, sugar, and a little bit of honey. I used to drink this growing up every time I got sick, but now I like to drink this casually just because it tastes so good. There's a lot of ways to make this now. You can also make it by adding the yuja in seltzer water and ice to make a yuja 8, or my favorite, make yuja slush by blending the jam with ice and seltzer. It's so delicious. And last, we have this Korean cinnamon punch. This is called Sujangwa in Korean, and it's usually given at the end of a large meal like Korean barbecue because it helps with digestion. But I also like to drink this casually simply because I love the taste. It has a smooth, syrupy texture with a strong cinnamon taste, and it's really sweet, floral, and refreshing. And finally, my number one Korean drink that I absolutely recommend to everyone is banana milk. Every Korean that you meet, whether they're young or old or living outside of Korea, will definitely remember drinking this at some point in their lives. This is one of the tastiest, most flavor-rich drink that you will ever have. It has a subtle, sweet, rich banana flavor that's not too intense, and it's so delicately sweet and creamy. I absolutely recommend trying the lychee and peach flavor, coffee, strawberry, and melon. So basically, just try them all because they're all top-tier, god-level, immaculate milk drinks. And that's my list. Thanks for watching, and let me know what your favorite Korean drinks are.